Electric vehicles are still niche vehicles in the grand scheme of the automotive industry, which pumps out millions upon millions of cars every year. But they're gaining steam in a hurry, with companies new and old trying to stake their claim in the era of electrification, while skyrocketing gas prices are driving demand for all electric vehicles even further. With the earlier innovator Tesla now firmly rooted in the EV segment, the next innovation wave focuses on overall affordable efficiency and versatility. Numerous factors play into the equation, like battery type, charging speed, and, obviously, driving range. But without a reasonable purchase price to put them within reach of everyday consumers, the specifications are largely irrelevant. We already looked at every electric SUV launched in 2022 and prior. But today, I'm going to show you some of the promising electric SUVs which are yet to arrive in the US. And guess what? Some of these SUVs have starting prices as low as $30,000. Before we get in, huge thanks to Manscaped.com for sponsoring today's video. Fisker Ocean. Fisker is poised to return to the automotive market after being absent for about a decade. With its all-new Ocean electric vehicle, features that seem likely to create a buzz are the optional solar roof, the 17-inch center touchscreen that can be rotated to a horizontal or vertical orientation, and something Fisker is calling California mode, which lowers all the windows and retracts the roof panel at the touch of a button to create a convertible-like experience. The most attainable model starts under $40,000 and boasts an estimated range of 250 miles. All other trims have an all-wheel drive, dual-motor setup that generates at least 540 horsepower and accelerates to 60 miles per hour in less than 4 seconds. The rangiest version is expected to surpass 350 miles on a single charge. Only time will tell if the Ocean's range ratings, performance claims, and parlor tricks will impress the Tesla-obsessed public. Reservations are now open, and Fisker says the Ocean will be available in late 2022. But as we've seen, this date is not carved in stone. Honda Prologue. The Honda Prologue EV will mark the beginning of a new era at Honda, especially in the US and Canada. This electric SUV is being co-developed with General Motors. The Prologue will be followed by a wave of Honda EVs based on its new E-architecture, along with those created via partnerships with GM and Sony. Details are hazy, but the automaker shows it as an adventure-ready vehicle with a long wheelbase and short overhangs with simple lighting elements. We expect the Prologue to be similar in size to the gasoline-powered CR-V, but with a slightly lower slung roofline, similar to the Mazda CX-50s. With the GM partnership, Honda will use the General Motors Ultium battery packs. If the Prologue incorporates the same 100 kWh battery as the Lyriq, expect a driving range of around 300 miles per charge. Honda's Acura luxury brand is also expected to offer a version of the Prologue which is likely to bear the name ADX. Honda hasn't released information about the Prologue's pricing or trim levels yet, but we expect the new model to start around $45,000 and go up from there. According to the carmaker, the new EV will hit the dealership in 2024. Production of the Honda Prologue and its Acura offshoot will take place in North America sometime in late 2023. Indi One. Electric car startup Indi EV, which is based in California, is preparing to launch its first model, the Indi One. The 5-passenger vehicle blurs the lines between a car and SUV. The rear-wheel drive base model is priced at $45,000 and features a 75 kWh battery with a claimed 230-mile range. The all-wheel drive premium version is priced at $69,000 and has a 95 kWh battery and a claimed 300-mile range. Indi says this iteration produces 470 horsepower and can zip from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds. The premium is also equipped for high-end gaming. The Indi One will be built in Vernon, California, and the company expects to start delivering vehicles in late 2023. Before we move on to the next electric SUV, please give this video a thumbs up so YouTube can show this video to many other viewers like you. Chevy Blazer EV and Equinox EV. The Blazer nameplate has adorned many different sizes and shapes of Chevy SUVs over the decades, and now we know what the latest version, the 2024 Blazer EV, will look like. It appears to be a futuristic take on the current gas-powered Blazer, a somewhat aggressively styled midsize crossover with quite a different stance thanks to its large wheels, long wheelbase, and short front and rear overhangs. What you see here is the SS version, which presumably means it will offer a higher level of performance compared with the lesser trim levels. The Blazer will use GM's Ultium battery packs and expect both single and dual motor powertrains to be offered, with the SS trim coming standard with the most powerful all-wheel drive setup and the lower-priced models, including LT, RS, and Premier trims, having less powerful single-motor configurations as standard. As per Chevy, the Blazer EV will go on sale in spring 2023. Apart from the midsize electric Blazer, Chevrolet will expand its EV lineup in fall 2023 to include the Equinox EV, an affordable compact SUV that will start at an estimated MSRP of around $30,000 in the US. The gas-powered Equinox is the second highest-selling brand nameplate for Chevrolet, and GM is set to reveal more information about the Equinox EV in the fall 2022. Before we move on to the next SUV on the list, I got to thank Manscaped.com, the global leader in men's grooming tools and hygiene solutions, which promote health and hygiene in your briefs. I know this is awkward to talk about. That's why Manscaped makes it easy for you to feel less weird about it and safely take care of your down there. This is Manscaped's 4th generation electric waterproof trimmer with advanced skin-safe technology, which reduces nicks and cuts on the most sensitive regions of the body. What I love about the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer is how easy it is to use, especially with the super smart cordless charging system. And my favorite is the Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer. It's a wireless nose trimmer with the same skin-safe technology as the groin trimmer, so you don't have to worry about tugging or cutting on those sensitive nose hairs. I really like all the Manscaped products, and I think you will too. Simply go to manscaped.com and use promo code SUVGEEK at checkout to get 20% off plus 2 free gifts and free shipping. Now, let's get back to the list. Lexus RZ. Toyota's luxury brand Lexus is also joining the EV game, but a bit late. The RZ 450e is the first Lexus battery electric vehicle. It shares the eTNGA platform with the Toyota BZ4X, and its powertrain draws from the same parts bin, sized like a Toyota Venza. The RZ features 2 motors, a 150 kilowatt front and a 80 kilowatt rear, and comes exclusively in all-wheel drive. The automaker estimates range to be up to 225 miles, notably shorter than many rivals. The 2-row interior features a large 14-inch infotainment screen and is topped with a panoramic sunroof. The Lexus Safety Sense Plus 3.0 suite is standard, packing the latest active safety features from the automaker along with several clever innovations aided by driver attention monitoring. Assuming there aren't any supply chain-related snafus, the new Lexus RZ 450e is expected to launch in the US this November. Pricing is nowhere near available right now, but don't expect it to be under $55,000. Polestar 3. The Polestar 3, the aptly named third vehicle from the electric performance marquee, will have its official reveal in October 2022. It marks Polestar's attempt to break into the highly competitive and highly lucrative SUV market in the US. When it comes out, it will slot into the premium category, putting it in competition with EVs like the Tesla Model X, Audi e-tron, and Jaguar I-Pace and BMW iX. Notably, the Polestar will be assembled at Volvo's factory in Charleston, South Carolina, giving it the distinction of being the company's first EV made on US soil. Production is expected to begin in early 2023. At launch, the Polestar 3 will sport a dual-motor drivetrain and a large battery, with a range estimate of at least 300 miles on the US EPA cycle. In addition to being a higher-riding vehicle than the Polestar 2 fastback sedan, the Polestar 3 will also include a partially autonomous driving system for highway driving. That will be thanks to the inclusion of a LiDAR sensor from the supplier Luminar, which is also providing components for hands-free highway driving to Volvo. NVIDIA will provide the onboard computing power to the Polestar 3. Although the automaker hasn't said how much it will cost, we guess it will be over $60,000. VinFast VF8 and VF9. There's a brand new electric vehicle company in town, VinFast. Its home base is in Vietnam, and it plans to invest $4 billion in a manufacturing plant in North Carolina. The automaker showed two SUVs at the 2022 New York Auto Show, the VF8 and the VF9. Both cars feature a dual-motor all-wheel drive system. The Eco version has 348 horsepower and the Plus trim has 402 horsepower. Standard and long-range batteries are available in either model. VinFast says the VF8 Eco with a standard battery has a 260-mile estimated driving range and a 5.8-second 0 to 60 mph time, while models equipped with the extended range battery have an estimated 292-mile range and a 5.3-second 0 to 60 time. VinFast has a unique twist on pricing, with a battery subscription on top of the vehicle's purchase prices tailored to the buyer's expected usage. The company explains it this way: by separating the price of the battery from the acquisition value of the automobile, VinFast takes on all the risks related to the vehicle's battery and ensures a reasonable price for its products, while providing customers with peace of mind about the battery's quality during use. A key upside to their battery approach is that VinFast provides a lifetime battery warranty covering all maintenance and repair costs, and will replace the battery free when charging capacity dips below 70%. It's an interesting concept, but we gotta see how that would play out. 2024 Lotus Eletre. Lotus, the British company best known for making low-volume, lightweight, high-performance sports cars, is diverging from this long-held marketing strategy with a new model that's entirely different from any Lotus that came before it. The new Eletre is a high-performance electric SUV that will be built in China and is set to go on sale in the US sometime in 2023. The crossover uses a skateboard-style EV platform, and it has an 800-volt battery architecture with more than 100 kilowatt-hours of capacity and a claimed range that equates to about 315 miles using the EPA cycle. The all-wheel drive electric crossover promises to deliver strong acceleration thanks to its powerful electric motors, which will produce at least 600 horsepower. Lotus aims to compete with other electric SUV models including the Audi e-tron and BMW iX. But this new crossover bears more than a passing resemblance to the jaw-dropping Lamborghini Urus. Lotus hasn't released information on the various configurations that will be available for the Eletre, but what's certain is it's not an EV most can afford, as it will start in the $120,000 range. That's all for today. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. And don't forget to comment down below your favorite electric vehicle. Thanks for watching.